Just one note. Chat knows what song has been in my head all day, all day. And what it means. Oh. Today has been, it's been a day. Oh, I forget where I am. What am I doing? Okay, so before we get to, the thing that happened today, I need to remember what I'm doing here. So, last time we finished the volcano. That's right, and got the orb of fire. Yep, that's lit up. Okay, so we're about 40% of the way through the game. And I think I had double audio there for a moment. That should be fixed now, I hope. But, yeah, we're about 40% of the way through the game. I would say that the halfway point of this game is when you get the airship. If you take a look at the map, it's pretty neatly divided between like a northern continent and a southern continent. And you can't really do anything in the northern continent because there's no ports. So I would say that the point excuse me, the point at which the switch happens is when you get the airship. And that's the next thing we gotta do. Oops. So if you are wondering actually what kind of information I have available to me, I'm going to go ahead and link in chat right now, and I'll hopefully remember to put this up on the VOD later, but Nintendo's website has this PDF up there of the manual for the game, along with the maps and charts and monster list and equipment list and magic list and everything that came with the game. So I have that open. I think that's all fair game. So I'm looking at the map right now and trying to think of what the best way to get to the ice cave is. I think it's gonna be... I kind of want to go back to Provoca. Provoca seems like it could be the easiest way, but there's also kind of a halfway point. Oh, not there. Hang on, it's this. Okay, no, not here. I could get there from here, but I think there's a lot of more difficult encounters this way. I'm gonna go up and around. Yeah, I would put the halfway point of the game getting the airship, and then like 60% of the way is getting the class change. And, you know, if we're real fortunate, maybe we could get to the class change today. That'd be nice. Get to the class change and then go after some more orbs next time. Alright, so we just gotta come down in here. And you can see there's a port right here. Man. Dofus is talking about Yakuza 0, and it reminded me that I didn't finish Yakuza Kiwami last night. I was gonna play it, but then I found that my DS's stylus, which I thought I had lost, but I found it beneath my chair in the office, which was bizarre. Not somewhere that I expected to find it. But find it I did, so I played a little Etrian Odyssey last night. And finished the first floor of the final dungeon in Etrian Odyssey Nexus. And I'm gonna miss that series. I'm gonna miss it, but it's good. It's good. If this is the last one, then so be it. It's had a great run. There's a lot of great games. so let's get up here to provoke her to save. Oh, that's right, and so last time, before I went to bed, I went and got some stuff. Got a few things. So we don't have to do that quite yet. I'm gonna get a pair of... Right, a cap. That's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna get a cap for my black belt. Soon after we get the airship, we can basically go... Oh, there's a gloves. Well, let me check the chart. Gloves. Armor. Gloves. Oh, wearable by everybody. We should wear them. Oops. Oh no, I can also get them. Get everything? Yes, and I've got the cap on Honey. Don't need the gloves. I do want to keep some space open in my armor inventory, so that if we get any good equipment that casts stuff like heal helmets or a Zeus gauntlet, there will be space for it. Did we do Elf Castle? Yes. Yes. That's the boss you have to fight to get the crystal, which gets you the herb, which gets you the mystic key. Alright. So, to get to the ice cave... Oh, Now, I've misread the map. That's not good. Should have taken a left at Albuquerque. Well. Get some Grogers. A Groger. What is the best way to deal with this? You know, I think this might still be the best way to go about it. So I missed that little strip of mountain in between the river system and Provoca, but I still think this might be the best way to go about it. Just have to get through some marshland. Yeah, because there's the other port. Oh yeah, it's not that bad a walk. It's fine. It'll be fine. I say as I'm attacked by man-eating piranhas. Okay. So, story recap on what exactly is happening right now. After we got the fire orb lit up, we went back to Crescent Lake and we talked to a sage in training. And the sage in training said, hey, you know, I've been searching for this thing up in the ice cave called the floater. It makes airships work. Some piece of magic or technology or magitech, as the case may be. And once we have that, we're going to be able to find an old ancient airship and use it to kind of resurrect the ship. Now, as to where the airship is, fortunately the game manual shows you. This is one of those things where there's actually a clue in the game, but in order to waste your time, they kind of want you to go all over the place looking for NPCs that have different dialogue, and nobody has that kind of time. But the NPC is in Elfland, and they just kind of tell you that the thing is, you know, in this desert south of Crescent Lake, yada yada yada, and it's marked on the map as the Ryukon Desert. In that PDF that I linked, where you can just kind of clearly see, oh hey, that's where the airship is. Let's see if it has the other annoying place. It does not. So it has the location of the airship on here, but there's another rather annoying thing that we're going to have to do later that's not listed on here, which is a little surprising to me. I don't know how I found that then. But, you know, first we got to get to the cave. And once we get to the cave, you know, it's a whole other ballgame. That place is vastly unpleasant. It is short, but you effectively have to do it twice. And that's the real unpleasant thing about it. I think we're on an interesting RNG seed here. Get nothing but Caribs. I don't Carib it. Oh, I've forgotten which one he targeted. Hang on. That one. Okay. Get through this just fine. And there's actually a boss coming up that makes me very happy that we got such good HP rolls. There's an entire class of spells in the game that cares specifically about your HP, and they're basically all instant kills or status spells. Upcoming boss has one. Here we go. Yeah, that went really well. That's just one short of full health off that cabin. See, I don't know why this place has the Matoya's Cave music. Like, this is not a fun place. This is a place full of wizards. And, you know, we've learned time and time again how dangerous wizards are. Not just this game, every game. No game is safe from wizards. Here they are again. Fortunately, I'm significantly stronger at this point. Even stronger than when we were heading through the volcano. I say as I take 60 damage. Yeah, they are mind flayers, you're correct. But no. We're not. What was, oh, who did D&D back in the day? TSR. The ghost of TSR is not going to come up here and sue us. Those are wizards. Red bones. I don't know if we fought any of these, but they're kind of annoying. Throw a level 1 fire at this one, make sure it goes. These things can hit pretty hard, although they're a little fragile. At least I thought they were a little fragile. Well, they eat crits just about as well as anybody else. To say not well. But for the most part, I would say that the regular monsters are a little less dangerous here than they were elsewhere. I say as a bunch of cockatrices and mummies show up. Oh, this is not a good fight. I think I need like a couple fire 2s up in here. Mummies are probably weak against fire. But what do they do on touch? Paralysis? Sleep? Poison? I think I'm gonna set off the dual fire 2s. Oh, that's not good. Come on, let's get big numbers, big bucks. Yes, it's working. Sleep, no! But woke up. Okay, that's right, you always wake up. It's just, I don't know why you can't use soft potions in battle. I don't get it. But the end result is some more disjointed levels. Your favorite and mine. Alright, so yeah, multiple rentals. Should we restart? I don't know, what do you think? Should we reset? Or just live with it? I've got some potions. But these levels are gonna drive me bonkers. Yeah. Yeah, we saved out front. Let's take a reset here. Now that's what I call speedrunning. Yeah, we just had like a wizard fight and some bones, it's fine. Let's see if we can get something a little more favorable turn order this time. Yes, that's a little more favorable. And of course that's going to be the one cockatrice that didn't go. It's also the only one that wasn't targeted. Yep. Oh, well, I got 2 fire 2s off, so this is still going to be a win. So, you might have noticed that's a lot less experience. That's because it is divided amongst all of the living party members at the end of the battle. Which is why for speedruns, they will kill off multiple characters. Oops. Let's see. Wow! Woo! Look at all that. Yeah, this sounds like another job for Fire 2. And just hope that really bad things don't happen. They're paralyzers, of course. We can clear some of this nonsense out. That went reasonably alright. We're gonna get out of here with minimal damage. And that is always worth a fire to. Yeah, this is kind of a bizarre floor. It's just a big square. Sorcerers, uh-oh. I don't really know what the best way to deal with these is. Maybe... attack? Guys are... I think they auto-kill you. Like, these are just not fun. Yeah, that's a reset. So even though this is technically a short dungeon, those Death Touch sorcerers are awful, and like running from them's a bit of a crapshoot. I'd much rather get surprise attacked by Arbones than just taken out by sorcerers. Like, this is not a particularly fair area. Bone, bone, bone. Much bone. This is the perfect fight for a team named after dogs. Make sure I have the HP values lined up correctly. Which I believe I do. Yes. So yeah, instant death protection is something that you get basically after you get the airship. And it's just, it's a real kick in the pants. You get pro capes. Woo! Yeah, you can't run from these. I was thinking about it, but you can't. Because they were bosses. I don't know what I can really do about them, though. You lit too? Do something. Yeah, they're all going first. All of them. Except that one. See, these guys have a pretty high magic defense, so it's hard to get spells past them. But Honey did a great job on that one. Like, that's a really good... Those are some really good rolls to take out that many wizards with one spell. But not for Duke, he got roughed up. I'm glad I went all the way with the heal potions. We're gonna need a lot of them. Sorcerers. Oh, this is so tough, because I think you can run from these. They're just regular enemies. But I don't know. I think I have to try to run. There's no way these are worth it. Ah! This is before you can revive. Like, this is the one time you might want a white mage. I think they can learn life at this point. Ah, there is no such thing as a revival item in original Final Fantasy. Phoenix Downs were first introduced in Final Fantasy II. Yet another great innovation. Elixirs, also introduced in Final Fantasy II. Masaboon Casting Haste, also Final Fantasy II. Yeah, we just gotta tough this out. Give me a sec. I will think about that while I see whether or not I die. Buddy, please. Please kill Bird. Okay, the one he missed, or she missed, was the one Duke is going for. Oh, that could have gone really bad, but it, random number god was favorable to us. I don't know, which one do you think is a revival? I got Tent, I got Cabin, I got House. These you just heal HP, also MP, HP. Yeah, no, I don't have anything. Alright, so going down has been a big mess. Maybe we want to go left? Left? Yeah, let's try going left. Going down did no good. We'll go left. Oh, that's nowhere near as bad. This is just paralysis. I'll eventually come unparalyzed. You know, it's fine to hallucinate a little bit. It helps take your mind off the Sonic trailer. Should be able to get through this without too much more harm. Nice. There's that level. Get that agility up, please. But not you, Duke. You're how far behind? 1532 behind? Yikes. Yeah, it's looking like left was the clear choice if we get off this floor with only one encounter. Okay, this is where it gets a little complicated. First we fight the Gurpeed. The dreaded Gurpeed. Gurpeed. Is there anything known about the Gurpeed? I think they hit hard. They're also, this guy's dead, and he doesn't stand a chance. Oh no, he made it to an attack and then missed. Good job, Gurpeed. You did it. You guarded this floor very well. Alright, so now we're going to see the actual, like, gimmick of the area. And here it is. It's this. So these holes will drop you down to the floor below, and the floater is in that chest in the middle of this kind of structure. So to get it, we have to go up a floor and then drop back down to here. But to do that, first we have to drop down. It's a pain. I hate this dungeon. It's really, really annoying. It's also worth noting that one of the chests in here is a troll. It's got like a ridiculously hard encounter in front of it, and it also has nothing. And we know it's not the middle one, because the middle one's the floater. So, which do you think it is? Which is the troll chest, left or right? I know which one it is. It's been forever etched into my brain. Sorry, I need a little bit of water there. It is, in fact, the one on the right. So we're going to get this one on the left. Alright, that's not too bad. Got all my attackers up. There's really going after honey. Multiple paralyses, not so good. But made it out another one alive. Okay, the flame sword is not as good as the ice sword, if memory serves, but it is still better than the silver sword. 33... What, 36? Yeah, 36. So anything we can get is a good thing we can get. Now, there's a matter of which one to jump into. Yeah. I guess we'll just go here. Oh, that's right. Everything always leads here. That's right. So, that seems... You might think to yourself, well, that's not that annoying. I mean, all the instant death is awful, but surely a small gimmick like going up and down holes would not be a problem. Well, first, let's fight off the undead. And then we'll talk. Soon we will see what is outside this door. We will be significantly less happy. Oh, hang on a minute. There's a very loud sound coming from my neighbor. I need to mute. That's right, it's damage floors. They're back. Fun truly never ends. I'm gonna go to here first, though. Is that right? No, that's not right. There's a treasure room down here. Or should I skip a treasure room? Oh, I'm running low on charges. Stick to some single target attacks here. I think I missed treasure already. Hang on. There we go. It's just a little short on that one red bone. Yeah, I think I did miss a treasure room. Looking at the little map. This is unfortunate, by the way, the last dungeon that has a map in the instruction manual. Let's see. Oh, frost dragons. That's good. That's good. Oh, good thing I have anti-ice. And my last fire too. It's not the greatest fire 2 of my life. Excellent, excellent. That's big money. Okay. That's the only treasure I want. The one to the left is not good. Rather not worth it. It's an upgrade, but not an upgrade that is worth the trouble. So the ice armor isn't actually any better than the flame armor, but it protects against the opposite element. So the flame armor is going to protect against cold, and the flame shield, rather the ice armor protects against flame, and the flame shield protects against cold. I think I have that right. And unlike later games, the weaknesses, rather the strengths, don't cancel each other out. There's no weakness to them. Oh, sorcerer, not good. Oh, that's real bad. Wow. This is not a good time for that to happen. I gotta try, though. This far in, I think I have to try. Get big cash prizes, that's good. Oh, that's less good. I might just die. I think this is going to be a wipe. Yeah. This place is terrible. It's the worst. Hang on. Let me get some water real fast. Okay. Yeah, this is where the run goes to die. Alright, so are we on attempt 3 or 4 of this place? I want to say it's 3. Well, since we are dealing with abject horrors and sudden, unavoidable death, why don't we talk about something a little more lighthearted? So, the trailer for the live-action Sonic the Hedgehog movie was released today. And, you know, I don't remember the rumors exactly. But I remember, oh, this fight again, yikes. I recall that, like, this was something that's been in the works forever. Like, they've been trying to make this movie for a decade. I could just be, you know, losing it. But that is my recollection. And from even the earliest times, it's just such a strange thing. So, like, I'm not entirely certain that this movie was not memed into existence. Like, I remember there was a time in the 2000s where it was rumored that everything was getting a live-action adaptation. Like, all the games, all the anime, all the books, like, just everything's getting a movie. And my recollection, I want to say this was 2006, 2007, like right after the Sonic 06 debacle. I remember hearing that they were going to make this movie. And that Jim Carrey was going to be Eggman or Robotnik. They still called him Robotnik, I think. And Vin Diesel is going to be Sonic. I want to make sure I'm not crazy here. Let me see. Where did this come from? Or am I thinking of the Keanu Reeves one? No, I swear it was Vin Diesel. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore, and like the biggest thing that's messing with me here, or was it Mega Man? It's Vin Diesel Mega Man. Oh my god, I can't even remember anymore. I'm leveling up and my brain is just not working. How were my gains this time? I don't think they were very good. No, they were not great. But I just remember hearing about all this stuff. Mage. Oh, that's not good. I don't even know what this is. I don't think I've ever seen this enemy. What is this? Let's see its ability list. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Yes. Yes, mage. Rub, lit, stun, fire. Oh, well, that's not good. Cast rub. I think this is a run. Very, very fortunate there. So I've just been kind of meandering through sentences here, but that's kind of the production route of this Sonic movie. It's just kind of sorcerers. Jeez, okay. You know what? Just screw it. Let's just punch them. Let's just punch them. Let's have somebody other than the Black Mage punch them. Not. Oh, 5 wizards, okay. Sure, just keep upping the wizards. They'll be fine. know what the worst part of all this? It's like levels are meaningless when it comes to what's happening here. Like, what's happening here is pure mathematics. And not the kind that you can influence. The luck stat is uninfluenceable in this game. It just is what it is. It's also invisible, I believe. Although we can check that real fast. Is luck invisible? Oh no, luck is there. It's not very high, though. Dukes is alright. So after all this time, and all the rumors, and all the memes, it turns out that the Sonic movie is real, and it's horrifying. It's utterly terrifying. And I thought I would be ready for it. I thought that Detective Pikachu's trailer prepared me for this, and made it so that, you know, I knew that it could be done, that it was going to be alright, that I wasn't going to get beaten to death by wizards. Like, can't they even cast a spell on me or something? Like, I'm getting beaten to death by wizards. It's just wrong. So yeah, Detective Pikachu had, you know, the realistic furry Pokemon, and, you know, it looked great. I thought it looked fantastic, and, like, fun, and like an actual good movie. And Sonic, like, let's put it this way. I saw the Super Mario Brothers movie in theaters twice and loved it both times as a kid. If I was a child, I would be terrified of Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, utterly terrified. No, no, get it away. Don't want to see it. That said, Jim Carrey as Robotnik, 100% buy it. He's killing it as Robotnik. I will probably go to see this movie just to see Jim Carrey in it. The other thing that would make me go see this movie, like, you know, other than Jim Carrey, is if they had Jaleel White as the voice of Sonic. Because when the cartoons were on when I was growing up, like, Jaleel White was Sonic. And he was Sonic up until the fan, even in the fan film from, you know, 2013 or whatever, he was still Sonic there. So, you know, not getting him for this movie, I think, is a big loss. Probably not something that was possible, but I hope they at least tried. And as for the construction of the trailer, and the use of Gangsta's Paradise, well, I see a lot of people asking, why? Why Gangsta's Paradise? As I demonstrated at the beginning of the stream, Gangsta's Paradise it's like the most recognizable song from the 90s. Like, that is a song that you play the first note of, and anybody who's ever heard it instantly knows what it is. Like, I did it at the start of the stream. I played the first note of Gangsta's Paradise, and, you know, chat was immediately, no, no, ah! That's how recognizable it is. So I'm pretty sure that's why they went with it. Not because Sonic is gangster or anything like that, just because it's the most recognizable song from the 90s. Like, is there a more recognizable song from the 90s than that? Like, I pose this question to you, chat. Is there a more recognizable song? Like, one that you get from one note, instantaneously? Is it... like, maybe something by Nirvana? Maybe, what else could it be? What are some songs from the 90s that could be, or possibly be, more recognizable than Gangsta's Paradise? I'll tell you this, Sonic is not... Sonic does not strike me as a Coolio kind of guy. Sonic is a Eminem kind of guy. Like, Sonic would listen to The Real Slim Shady on loop for a day. Like, that's what Sonic is. Sonic is not... it's not Coolio. Chance to strike first. Okay, I think I can get him. Chance to strike first. If I can't get him... yeah, there we go. Just take that guy out. We don't need him. Get rid of him. That's a kind of a lucrative encounter, though. 999? Smells Like Teen Spirit. Oh, something by, I'm trying to think. I can't think of anything that is more iconic than Gangsta's Paradise. Actually, that reminds me of something we were talking about last time. We were talking about Jeopardy and the various rules of things on Jeopardy. It reminds me of when Gangsta's Paradise was the correct response to a clue on Jeopardy a while back. And the person who buzzed in said, "What is Gangster's Paradise?" Which is of course wrong. It's not Gangster's Paradise. And just hearing Trebek is given the business over it is classic. Like that's why Trebek will never be... I don't think he'll ever be topped as a game show host. He's actually just the best. Alright, we're gonna get the Frost Dragons again. Gonna heal up. I'm worried about being frosted to death. Oh, only one this time. That's good. Actually, I think I'll throw a fast. And that's going to wind up being a waste of a fast. Yep, it's a waste of a fast. Unfortunate. I guessed wrong on which character would go first. Okay. Yeah, Wraiths. 3 Wraiths is easy. Ooh. That's a rough paralysis. This is fortunately a particular battle that you can't really lose on. as long as the monsters that paralyze don't outnumber your characters, you can't really lose. I appreciate these softball fights, though. This is going a lot better than last time. Let's see. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Here's my strategy for that last chest. Cowardice. That's it. Okay. Oh, just one sorcerer. Oh, I feel terrible. I'm gonna fight him. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You got him. You got him. Okay. I was worried I was gonna have big regretty, but no, we're good. Alright, so I'm looking at the map. I cannot see the staircases, if any. I believe it should be this way. Take this chance to strike first, get some free experience. Turns out free experience isn't free when you don't roll enough damage to kill anything. Oh sure, now you crit for nearly 300. $180 gil. Yeah, that's a fool's chest. We're not getting that chest. Definitely not a coward. Extremely smart. Not a coward. Pretty sure this is the way. Let's see. Getting all this good treasure. Another 10,000. Man, so the good thing about all this is that when we do get out of here, and we will get out of here, we are going to have a ton of money and free reign of the world to go and buy all the good equipment. And maybe the warp spell. Like right now, after this, we can go buy, I think we can buy pro capes, we can buy gold rings. It's going to be a good time. But of course, we have to actually, get out of here. So that is the hole that will take us to the floater. Oh, okay, just red bones. I was worried that there's gonna be something really unpleasant waiting for me. I'll give them a little fire too. See how they like that. So the sad thing is, you know, with all the care that I've been taking to try to not get anybody killed, in the end, somebody's probably going to get killed, and you're going to have to walk out of here with just 3 people. Sadly, this is a case where I don't make the rules, it's just how it is. Because the boss of this place is just miserable. Got a tent, though, that's good. 95. Ice shield. Ice shield better than thing? Probably not. It's probably the same. Alright. So now that we are ready to get the floater, it's time for healing. It's very important that we heal, because our only chance to avoid instant death is for this guy to target Vinny, is rub the spell, or rather no, he's casts XXXXX, Quad X, which automatically kills somebody with 300 or less HP at the time. So he has a 50% chance of using it on your first party member. And if he does, hooray, and if he doesn't, rip. And that's just how it be. He's also not weak to anything, so I mean, that it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Here we go. Oh, so close. So close that almost just killed the eye. Rough. Rough. If everybody had gone first, there would have been no deaths. Or if he, you know, hit Vinny. Yeah, that's just how that fight goes. It's a bad fight. It is. No two ways about it. This is an unrunnable fight, but we can theoretically run from everything else. Except wizards. This is kind of why I'm glad that we parked near Provoca. He was the trap tile. Yeah, nothing pops out of chests in this game. That was, I believe, Final Fantasy II, where that started. Are you kidding me? Did I forget to pick up the floater? Is that for real? I forgot to pick up the floater? Oh, no! Oh no. Oh no. Nice. Very nice. Well now. It seems I have made a grave error. I have done some extremely stupid things in video games in my life. Heck, in the time all these times that I have stram, whatever the past tense of stream is, and all the times that I did the thing that I'm doing right now, I don't think I've ever done that. That's amazing. And it's the red mage. He's the one with the heal spells, so I don't have to use my potions. Ooh. This is my descent into madness. Maybe they can get Jim Carrey to play me on my next stream, so that I can concentrate on playing video games like somebody who isn't a thorough dunce. What's that one song by The Killers? All these things that I have done. I have done the bad thing. The real bad thing. All those other bad things are just imitatings. Yes, I have done the real bad thing. I am so mad at myself. I'm just gonna... You know, don't mind me. I'm just gonna buy potions for a while and maybe refill my water and maybe wallow off camera for a couple minutes. Don't mind me. Actually, hang on. Let me see if I can find something. I was looking for royalty-free music, but I can't really listen to that and get water at the same time. So how about some great sounds of bleeping? Okay. Well. Oh, hang on, I didn't save. Gotta save. Like, if nothing else, there are levels. They are thoroughly desynced at this point. Is that shop music? Oh yeah, I should get that shop music. Many things are always bound to happen. I don't know that... I don't... I don't know if anybody has beefed it in that particular way before on camera. Like, I've watched a lot of, say, like, randomizer races, right? I've never seen anybody do that particular thing in the ice cave. I don't know. I don't know. It might kill our chances to beat Ordeals tonight. And I mean, it's only 10. A little bit after 10. Maybe we can beat Ordeals still. Okay, I won't rule it out. There's a chance. There's a chance we can still do it. It would be very good if we could get to the class change tonight. And then next time start on the back half of the game. I have learned the way to the ice cave, though. That was etched into my brain, thanks to the lovely return trip. You know, and we're going to get more money. That's good. More money, more experience. And, you know, technically, that wasn't grinding, right? It's not grinding if you aren't trying to do it. Oh. I tell myself these things to make the pain go away. Oh, I forgot to see what was going on in the second half of the basketball game. You know, Houston probably lost. I don't really think they stand a chance against Golden State. And it's left. Yes, left. I always forget, because this area looks kind of like the snowfields. At least I see bits of the snowfields in there. Also from 2. One more nice softball fight before we go into the Hell Cave. Instant KO Depth Zone. Alright. This is like the 7th or 8th try? Good job, Duke. Way to contribute. Would somebody like to set all of these on fire, please? Thank you. Oh, look at those. Look at all that damage roll in. Let's erase these guys from the plane of existence. That's still a hefty amount of wizarding. But if the party plays to its offensive potential, it'd be fine. Oop. It's stuck on a wall there. Let's let the black mage take this one. Ooh. And I appreciate that the one that survived is the one I've got an attack queued up on. That's a nice change of pace. Yeah, I'm not going to be stingy with my spell charges at this point. Just set it all on fire. Turn this ice cave into a water cave. I think it's time for Red Mage to use a spell charge. It's going to be a lot easier to I was about to say it's going to be a lot easier to manage spell charges once I get some items that cast spells. So I'm pretty sure at this point, Vinny can't actually be paralyzed by these. And that's because of that bug that sets the attack attribute of on-hit status ailments to be equal to the weakness of the monster. So Vinny's is resistant to fire, and these guys are weak to fire. Therefore, he is resistant to their attempts to paralyze. Which is very useful. It's nice to have a bug work in your favor. Let's see if we can get the fire 2 off this time. See if I actually need the fire 2 this time. Presumably I do. Still racking in some good cash. Rather, raking in some good cash. We'll queue up the double fires, just to make sure. It's the only way to be sure. No worries though, we'll see that fight again. Soon. The bead. Ooh, that's a hefty hit. Oh, and Honey finally got her second attack. Oh, another level. Let's see if Yin's can get above 300. Oh no, Yin's is dead, that's right. 1513. How much? 1947. Yeah, it almost makes me want to get that last level just to see if they'll go above. We need a ice. If they can get above 300, then they can survive against the eye, and life will be very good. Well, maybe not Honey. She can't get that big. Barb Lazara. Nope. Not having any of it. I don't know. Okay, so here's a question. Should I try to get the level? Or just go fight the eyeball now? And take my chances with Rub again? Like, this is what happens if you try to fight. Like, you might just get wrecked. What would be good, though, is if Vin got petrified, and everybody else got a big pile of extra experience. Maybe it'll still happen. Chicken die. It's the Aqua Teen Hunger Force with the Witch Doctor trying to raise a chicken from the dead. Alright, so how are we doing here? 11. Yeah, it's getting close. Alright, I will get that level. And if somebody, if at least one character gets over 300, then they can be put in the second position. Ooh, this is a nasty one. Lots of wizards. Are they strong against? I don't think they're strong against lightning. Let's drop one of these on them. Oh, he got one. Nice. Or values. Chicken. I kind of miss Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It's kind of like the perfect show to watch while you're delirious at 1 AM. Getting back from eating way too much permanis. And, you know, you took a 6-pack home with you because you could do that. C-Lab. Ah, that's right. C-Lab's also a good one. Could have been better. I think C-Lab does a much better job of, like, having a plot. There's a C-Lab Archer crossover? Is that real? When did that happen? The saddest thing with C-Lab was when the guy who played Captain Murphy died. And they basically had to write him out of the show as a result. That sucked. That was very sad. Of course, because it's Adult Swim, it kind of makes you wonder, like, that actually happened, right? Oh, I've got a shot of fire 3. Why don't I use that? Take them all, take them all. Yes. Okay, that should do it. Alright, let's see. Alright. Good stuff. Good stuff. That should make this fight way easier. But we gotta heal first, or else we don't reap the benefits. You actually have to have currently over 300 HP when the spell is cast on you in order to survive it. It'll fast them up. Now watch him just kill this guy and not even give him a turn. Yep. Oh, better safe than dead. All we gotta do is get out of here. Staying very quiet, because this is like, running out of the ice cave is a lot like the end of Ghostbusters. But I can't actually say what it is, because it's like the end of Ghostbusters. Oh wow, that is a C-Lab Archer crossover. My brain kind of exploded a little bit, which is perfect, because I need my brain to be clear of all thoughts. Alright, so now that we're out of there with the floater, I was trying really hard not to think, you know, we haven't seen any sorcerers yet on this trip. Because if I thought about them, the game would know. It would give me a sorcerer fight, which would immediately KO 2 of my people and cause a reset. And that would not have been cool in the slightest. So it's like, you know, choose the form of your destroyer. You just gotta make sure that you don't think about sorcerers. Now we can go do whatever. And my microphone is muted. Wonder how long it's been muted. I didn't even notice. I'll have to check later, but I think I might have just been talking to no one for a while. That's not so good. Alright, I'm gonna get Cure 3. And Lit 3? Oh, Fire. Yeah, I'll get Slow 2 as well. Oh no, have I screwed up? I did screw up. Yeah, I didn't leave a space for life. That's a huge mistake. I can't go on with that. I'm glad I caught that there. Okay. Now we can do this much better. Look at all this space nobody's ever gonna walk on. Let's just give it a quick look. Zoom, 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 zoom. Yeah, I would think that the Red Mage would at least be able to learn life without class changing. But he can't do that. He can't learn the all-party heals. He can't learn harm. He can't learn... There are many things he just can't learn. Alright, now let's go off to the northern continent. So first, there is a... First, let's get the quest. So there's this archipelago here. With all these dragon friends. Have you met Bahamut? I have not. Perhaps I should meet Bahamut. Yes, Bahamut is in the very first game. Not sure which of these he's in, though. Got some treasure. It's cash money. He's not a whale. Nope. It's true. Look at all this cash. You are not afraid of me. I am impressed. You know, we can tell he's not a whale because he has all this money and he hasn't spent it on mobile games. Forgotten how to leave this area. Hang on. Alright, we did that one and this one. Guess we set him on fire. Or maybe not, he seems kind of resistant. But you can kind of tell that this is where you're supposed to go next, since it has the exact same encounters as the previous place you were supposed to go. And of course you could drink a pure potion in the middle of battle. But soft potions? Nope. Like, Smog would never stand for this. Like, let's just put that out there. Smog would be setting me on fire right now and for all eternity for taking all this gold. Alright, so they're going to the Castle of Ordeal to the northeast. They will test and bring back proof of courage. We should probably do the same. So the north are beautiful palaces and big mechanical castles. So like, even in the beginning, Final Fantasy had this mixture of technology and fantasy, and it was or the sci-fi fantasy mix. And it's always been one of the cool features of it, I think. I think they finally hit the balance of fantasy and technology with 6. It just felt kind of out of place in some of the other ones. Like in 4, where there was a giant robot. It was a little weird. Let's see. Probably a Lit 2 job. Yeah, it's Lit 2. Weak against lightning. Wow, that's a lot of experience. Kinda glad that fight happened. You're brave enough. Try meeting Bahamut. I'd have to be pretty brave to go meet Bahamut after I took all of his, took all of his money. Unprofitable business. It's not a practice of the Dragons of Cardia. That's a high quality, that's a high quality text box they got right there. I like that one. I mean, yeah, I guess they aren't doing any business, which would mean that they aren't doing unprofitable business. Well, here he is. This is Bahamut's room. He verifies the true courage of all. I thought this was Magus's room, initially. Bring me proof of your courage to receive the honor due true warriors. Alright, so putting together the clues. The place that you go in order to prove your courage is a castle to the northeast of here. And dragons do this all the time. So that will be our next destination. The interesting thing is, like, the back half of the game is kind of open up. Like, as long as... The only thing stopping you from trying to take on the more advanced dungeons and the like is just not being able to do the fights. That's basically it. And there's a part where you need 50,000 gold. Because you have to buy a key item from a shop. I should probably remember to keep 50,000 gold for that. Soft ocean. Oh yeah, no, we have it right now. Like, right now we've got a ton of money. But I'm about to burn huge stacks of cash. It's gonna be fierce. But, you know, we're gonna have plenty of time to earn it back anyway. And I'm not gonna spend everything. Okay, so this is the, yeah, this is it, right? Yes. This is Castle Ordeals. It's a little hard to get to. You have to, not there. All the way around. Like, there are a couple landing spots to pick, but they're both a big walk. And they have issues. But one thing you can do is you can go get your ship and sail it up to here and come in this way. And it's a lot less dangerous. Can I buy it now to see about saving? Probably. I have to see where it is. Okay, so if I want to get... So I know where the bottle is. It's on this continent. Yeah, here it is. So there's an unmarked kind of small village here in this tiny desert. That's where the bottle is. I think we could go get it. Let's see if we can go get it. The only thing that should stop me is if the encounters are too rough. Ankylo. What does the game have to say about Ankylo? Ankylo has 352 HP. He does between 98 and 196 damage. That's a lot. And we may need buffs to beat this guy. Oof. Get a Cure 3 off down there. Okay, now we got him. He's not worth a lot of money, though, as you can see. The numbers are not big. Yes. So here we can just buy this. And we should be good. In fact, that's probably a good idea since the next place I'm going to go is the town where you're supposed to take the bottle. You can just get a bunch of stuff out of the way right now. So yeah, that's a good call on getting the bottle right now. Alright, so this is a town you can only access via the airship. Town of Gaia. It's Gaia. Here it is. It has level 7 spells? Yeah, it's got some of the level 7 spells, but obviously we can't do that yet. Half of the level 7 spells. Cure 4, which unfortunately I don't think the Red Mage can learn. I think the only level 7 spell he can learn is Ice 2, which is a shame because Cure 4 restores status ailments as well. It's very good. Alright, so south is a city with a foreign language. That's important. Here's a broom. Do you have great power? Yeah. How'd you get this far north? There's a witch. It's talking backwards. That wacky broom. Yes, castle in the west is a place to test courage. That's what we're looking for. Fairy at the spring was kidnapped. Saw a shining object flying towards the east. I didn't use any potions. What a shock. Let me see. Yes, there's a professor that studied Lefinish. Now this town's big. Hardy har, you were too late. I bottled the fairy and sold her to a caravan. What a jagoff. Fortunately, we already got that fairy in a bottle. Got there before Link did. Otherwise, who knows what would have happened. And we'll go ahead and use that. Pop. Fairy appears, then it's gone. Alright, so Oxyale lets you breathe underwater, which we need for the Sunken Shrine. It's the water dungeon. Oops. I don't know if you noticed, but there is a second magic shop. Let's go to that secret magic shop. Sky warriors flew here and about from a castle in the sky. The castle in the sky is, of course, the wind dungeon. I'm not doing very good navigating these trees. That's because I can't. The only weapon in this town... Remember, it's not very useful. It's expensive but bad. That's right, the cat claw. It's a black mage weapon. It's like the best black mage weapon, but... I mean, you don't need to attack with black mages. Only a fairy can draw Oxyale. Yeah, here you can get a few of the level 8 spells. Fade is holy. Wall just gives you resistance to everything. You can get Stop, Zap, and Quad X, State of the Union. Alright, so the real prize here is the armor. The armor is pretty ridiculous. Okay, we don't need that. And yeah, we don't need this either. What you can get here is pro rings and gold rings. Which we certainly will. These are worth, see, right now I've got Absorb 21, Absorb 27. And down here we got Absorb 16. Absorb 25. And Absorb 25. So that greatly increases our ability to not die. Alright, so we don't need... Pro Ring is... the gloves? I think it's a glove. We don't need that. This. Frankly, I'd get rid of that as well. Alright, that can go. This can go. And the reason I'm selling the cap as well is because it's only one. And I need the space to get, you know, armor that uses things, or that has spells. Like, I'm gonna get some heal helmets at some point. And that's going to, take space. Oops. Blood's Pro Ring. Pro Ring, Pro Ring. Absorb now 32, 34. Oh, we can sell the Silver Sword as well. That's worth a couple thousand. Oops. Ditch that. And at that point, we're only a few thousand away from getting that last Pro Ring. My temptation is to grind up the last 7,000 and just get it now and make ordeals as easy as possible. But first, I will see what kind of encounters are out there. I don't know. Oh, wyverns, that's good. I'm sure they are very friendly folk. Definitely not gonna murder me. Let's see how much that's worth. 50 gold. Let's see, 34, 32, 24. You know, I'll just fight it out, I guess. I'll deal with it. Get it afterwards. Famous last words, I know. Now the question is, what's the best way to approach? I could come through the desert. Or I could go all the way around here on the marshland. Or I could go back and get the boat and sail it all the way over here. I believe that the way with the least backtracking and unpleasantry is to land here. We gotta fast these guys up to fight Ankleo. And so fast is, as you see, it's the best spell in the game. It adds so much damage onto your best damage dealers, it's quite absurd. And I feel myself missing that extra 8 absorb on Honey right now. I'm gonna cabin, or I'm gonna use a house in front of Ordeals. Giants. Giants. Are they weak against? Does it say on here? I don't think it says. I feel like they were weak against something, though. Nah, maybe not. Just, just lit 2 and pray. They're worth some good cash, though. Only I could fight those next to Gaia. Oh, a Sphinx. Yeah, just give it a fire 3. Just to make sure it dies. It's nice being able to use your spells with impunity, since you know you're just going to heal up. Catman. Catman. When did, we were talking about things that were, instantly recognizable songs from the 90s. Was Scatman's World from the 90s? Let me see. It was. I think it was from the same year as Gangsta's Paradise. I don't know that you can recognize it from one note. like Gangsta's Paradise, though. I don't think it's quite as recognizable. Man, look at that cache. Still not enough, though. House up. Attempt to get the real save. And here we go. Possession of the crown is required to test your courage. Take it to the royal throne and bring back proof of your courage. Good luck. So that crown that we got from the marsh cave is finally going to do a thing. That's right, so you have to sit on the throne. And oh boy, you know what time it is. That's right. Teleporter maze time. Woo! Woohoo! So in here, the teleporters are these columns. I don't know if they're supposed to be like actual columns or columns of light or what, but I mean, here we are. Okay. We got a 50-50 chance. Except I think this pillar is genetic freak and is not normal. There's at least a 66 2/3 chance to go to the right place. Everything's going good so far. We'll go this way. No encounters yet. Oh. Huh. Go southern again. Oh, here we go. Zombol. Zombol. Let's see what it has to say about this. That's undead. Yeah, this would be where the fire sword would be great if it worked. But instead the ice sword's just better. Oh, he's worth a lot though. Yeah, I'd like to get a level here, that'd be good. I'm gonna set these guys on big fire, not just regular fire, the big fire. I appreciate that they're all just attacking Vinny though. Okay. There's a treasure. Mudgall. Mudgall. Let's see. actually know what these guys do. Let's just fast up my dudes and attack. That'll do it. Yeah, they kind of hit hard. Not that hard. Like, it's noticeable, the effect of the armor that I picked up. It's also noticeable that fast is busted. And makes encounters trivial. There we go. Get more of that good level action. There we go. That's good. That's good stuff. Let's see. Oh, I can't wear it. Okay, so here's the thing with the Zeus Gauntlet. I have choices with this thing. It is a Red Wizard piece of equipment. Nobody can equip it until they upgrade, but the Red Wizard could equip it then. But is it better than the Pro Ring? I have doubts. I have doubts. So the other thing, I mean, the main reason that this Zeus Gauntlet is good is that it can cast Lit 2 when you use it as an item. And it's unlimited, it doesn't break, it has infinite charges. And the question is, who gets this? Who needs to have that? And I think it might be Honey. Just being able to cast spells for free. Like, if it doesn't matter the element of the spell, then just casting a free one is probably the way to go. That's what, 1, 2, 3 of them. 3 of them. I mean, I've taken the southern one every single time and it's always worked, so presumably it's still this. Nightmare. Nightmare. Let's check. Are these weak against anything? Nightmare. Yes, they're weak against ice. Give them an ice too. Oh! Yeah, they're pretty weak against it. Alright, got the one. And just cast ice. Plain old ice. Good enough. Good enough. I think that's the whole crew to 18? Yes. Ah! Ooh. Is this fixed encounter, or... So, regardless of whether or not it was a trap tile, it's extremely dead and worth a lot of cash. Heal staff is great. That I am going to put on the insert. Heal staff, when you use it in battle, casts heal. And it's the only kind of full party healing I'm gonna have for the game. It's a free one. Maybe I didn't have to buy all three. And the ice sword is stronger than the flame sword, so that's useful. Empty. House, good. None of those are trapped, huh? And there's the tail. That is the purpose of ordeals. That's what we had to get. But first, if you want to leave here with the prize, we have to fight a zombie D. Fast up. And fire 3. Because it is a zombie after all. Now it's dead again, but not re-dead. That's different. That's also a zombie. That's Castle Ordeals. It's not a very hard dungeon. If you don't, just go south every single time on the tiles, you would be in trouble. Like, all things considered, easy street. This is a lot less good. See how the Zeus Gauntlet does. Not bad. I think they are weak to lightning. Yeah, we didn't use any heal potions either, so that's time saved. That's value. Four Sphinx. That's a lot of Sphinx. Should probably just bust them up. Give ice too. Hmm. Nice. We are so close. So close to home. As long as I remember the way back. That's right, it's through the desert. Hydras in the desert. How do they stay hydrated? You know, as strange it is to believe, we're going to do it. We are going to get that class change. And it's going to be in under 3 hours. That's including the huge gap in the ice cave. I should fight this. I should definitely take this fight because it's so experience rich. Even if it's not worth any money. Yeah, anytime that I would fight with the Black Mage at this point, I'll just use the Zeus Gauntlet instead, because it's better. It's just better than the fight command. I can tell you right now, the Mass Moon's not going on the Black Mage. It's going on the Red Mage. Let's see. Oh, that's right, I need another Pro Ring. Pro Rings protect against Death Element attacks, which do exactly what you think they do. Much better. Much better. Okay, I could probably get some level 6 spells, that might be useful. But, things are going to change once we get the class change. And there'll be a whole new set of things to decide. I think the most important things will be getting life and exit for the Red Wizard. Those spells are... value of them isn't incalculable. I think those will be the first major purchases. Alright, here we go. The tale of a rat proves your courage. I shall give you the honor due true warriors. And now... they're all buff. Buff. I hate the Black Wizard sprite, though. Like, the Black Mage is iconic, and it's so cool, and the Black Wizard is just not. But yeah, everybody is extraordinarily swole. You just can't see with the wizards because they have capes and robes on and stuff. But I can guarantee you that everybody is extremely swole. Soon, Vinny is going to get the ability to, Yep, 421. Yep. Just a little late. A little late. After a level or two, he's going to get spell charges, or white magic 1 through 4. And he'll be able to get ruse, and increase his own evasion greatly. It's just, like, all sorts of stuff is open to me now. I'm going to have to think about it for a day or two. The reverse 412. Truly the most the most Pittsburgh Black Wizard. It's true. Alright, so let's get back to, I think, Crescent Lake is a good place to go. Or maybe Melmond. And save there, and call it a night there, and I'll think about what to do now that I have class changed. I gotta figure out where it is, though. Where am I? Oh yeah, it's due south. Good. Yeah, we'll start here because this is where the life spell is, and I know I'm getting that. Yes. What else did I get? A-Ice fast. I might get Ice 2 at some point as well. Alright. So. We're buff. We have an airship. We can breathe underwater. And next time we're going to put all of that together. So that's going to do it for tonight. Thanks for coming out. I'm glad that you all survived Thanos and the Sonic movie trailer. Like, I mean, the first one was literally a 50-50 shot. But, you know, it takes a real gut of steel to make it through the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer, and I salute you for doing it. Have a good night, everybody.